Hey, what is happening, guys? Rules for Rebels. Going to try to keep this video short today. Just wanted to share a comment with you guys from KineticEnergy, and I thought this was a really insightful comment, and I thought it probably describes about 90% of people's Amazon merch journey, including my own. I actually made a video earlier today titled Amazon Merch Isn't Saturated. You're just not good at it. And it wasn't to make anybody feel bad or talk down to anybody. I'm as guilty of this as the next person, but I kind of talked about how in my own experience, I got on Amazon merch right off the bat. I've been on for about 15 months. I wish I had jumped on it sooner and taken it more seriously because I know there's a lot of people killing to get on. I know there's people like Glenn from Hustler Hacks making big money with it. But anyhow, somebody had left a comment or messaged me something to that effect and said, oh man, I've been on merch for about a month. I've only had 2 t-shirt sales. I'm thinking about giving up and moving on to some other print-on-demand service because I'm not having any success. And kind of the point of my video was, First things first, when you don't have success with something, don't automatically jump to the conclusion that it's the platform's fault. Like, what you first need to do is look within it yourself. And I won't go too into depth of this because this is kind of what the video is all about. But I said, look at your own graphic design skills. Look at how you're marketing the t-shirts. Are you doing anything to drive traffic? Like, look inwards at yourself before you say that it's a flawed system. And I also kind of commented on how if you can't succeed on Amazon merch with all of Amazon's organic traffic, you're surely not going to succeed with your own Shopify store or on, Printful or Teespring or Teechip or whatever else. But I thought KineticEnergy had an awesome comment. So here's what he said in response to this video. He said, "Been watching you, but this made me sub to you. We all think we have the $1 million design. If I could only get approved for merch, then 10 months later you're approved. You upload some dank-ass designs because you did not study GIMP while waiting to be approved. You upload the shirts, 10, and kick back and wait for the millions to roll in. 2 weeks of refreshing merch, you get that first sale." And I can definitely testify to that. When sales are slow and you're waiting on shirts to sell, man, I'll log into merch like 15 times a day and be like, click and refresh, like something had to sell, something had to sell. But he goes on to say, you're pumped, but nowhere near the $1 million you expected. Fast forward 2 months, you sold your 10 and you're tiered up to 25 June 3rd, and now can upload 5 designs per day. The $1 million mark is still a million miles away, but you went from $6 a month to 7 and then to 12 and so on and so forth. Screw the million, I can live nice on 5K a month. Your design that took 4 hours to create are now happening in 1 hour from the skills you gained from creating your last 24 designs. And that's so true, guys. Those of you guys who are waiting to get in merch, I realize it's frustrating, but use this time right now to start teaching yourself graphic design, teaching yourself how to use GIMP, start studying different designs, maybe get the Merch Informer, app and start playing around with that. But start getting designs into pipeline, start upgrading your design skills because when you finally are approved, you can really hit the ground running. And what he said is so true. When I first started making shirts, they would take me forever to make. Now, something that took me 30 or 40 minutes to make before, I can literally make in 2 minutes because, I'm used to it now. So then he goes on to say, you're better at getting keywords in your title and your research is improving daily, weekly, monthly. We all want that instant satisfaction, but nothing can be built overnight. And if it is most likely illegal or will fail as fast as it rose. Sorry for the long comment, but your video hit me hard, man. I was the guy you were talking about a month ago, but I pressed on. And even if an idea I thought I came up with has been done, I still find ways to improve the design. So KineticEnergy, man, thanks so much for watching the video. Thanks so much for this insightful comment. I think we can all relate to like being so excited to get on and getting on and then expecting the money to roll in, and it's not quite that easy. And I definitely thought it was funny. I can definitely relate to the part about like refreshing Amazon 15 times a day to see if you sold a shirt. But keep trucking along, guys. KineticEnergy. It seems like he was kind of struggling at first, and he stuck to it. His design skills are improving. He's learning how to research and rank shirts better, and things are only going to improve from here. I'm doing the same thing myself. I've kind of gone in sporadic. I'm really into merch. I'm kind of done with it. I'm really into merch. I got more important things to do. And as of lately, for at least the past month or so, I've been maxing out my designs every day. Things are really starting to sell. I'm not making $1 million off my designs, but I definitely am starting to see, designs are picking up, sales are picking up. And that's what we like to see. But I thought this was a really insightful comment. The comment really hit me. I'm guessing in kind of the same way that this video kind of connected with KineticEnergy. So thanks so much for the comment. I just thought this was interesting. Wanted to share it with you guys in a quick video. So if you enjoyed it, thumbs up, subscribe, all that good YouTube stuff, share it. And if any of you guys have merch tips you want to share, if you want to share your experience, your expectations versus the reality, how long you've been waiting, how long it took you to get accepted, or anything else merch related, drop a comment below this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you tomorrow for Side Hustle Tuesdays.